all I can remember is the sound of sun disappearing. And like that, she was gone. And I completely blacked out. Leaf, wake up! Wake up, Leaf! And there they were, standing there. Spirit and Magma. They had come looking for me. Where have you been? We've been so worried about you. Your father and mother are terrified. Come on, stand up. I didn't move. I didn't want to answer the commands. I was limp and tired. I just couldn't handle this. I was just laying there, and I couldn't do anything. I was stuck. I didn't want to move. It felt like my body was on fire. And I just wanted to move, but I couldn't. I was able to talk a little bit to them, to tell them what happened. But I barely was able to say anything before I coughed again. It's okay. We're gonna get you back home. Come on, Spirit. They pulled me onto their backs. Come on. They pulled me up, and we walked away. And we set off back home. And for a second, I saw Leaf, but then I blinked, and she was gone. We went on and on and on, slowly making our way back home. Carefully and slowly, I opened my eyes and saw the enchanted tree behind me. And I closed my eyes and fell asleep. We had gotten back home when I awoke. I glanced over and I saw something awful. Everyone was standing around Oreo. She had leaves on her stomach, and her eyes were wide with fear, unblinking. She was limp. She was dead. What happened? I heard Spirit whisper to Magma. Magma just shook his head. He didn't understand. Guess they had not known I woke up. We went over, and I moved and spoke. Let me down, I'm awake. And they let me down on the ground. I gathered enough strength in my legs, and I walked over to Oreo. Van Gogh was there, and I decided to get out of his way, so I went the other way. And she was there, dead. I didn't know what to think about this. I had never thought that someone I loved would die. I never understood death. Not until I understand. After, I only understood after Oreo died. I understood sorrow. Tears filled my eyes. I couldn't believe it. And I ran. I ran back to where I slept. I wanted this to be a dream. I wanted this to all be fake. I just wanted to live again. I wanted Oreo to be alive. And I laid there and I cried. And I cried. I wept and wept and wept. And I cried and cried and cried. I couldn't do anything. I just wanted to lay there. I grabbed a leaf of my own. I pulled up the leaf, and I just laid down and pulled it on top of me. And just laid there. I couldn't imagine this. I just wanted to go see Oreo again. And I never would. Soon they would bury her body. And I would never see her again. I shook myself out of this trance. And I pushed the leaf off of me. And I ran quickly over to Oreo as quickly as possible. And I just laid there. I just laid there with my mother, next to my mother. My mother was sad. She wanted Oreo to be alive. I could see. But who was hurt most was Van Gogh. This was her this was his mother. I asked my mom, "What happened to Oreo? What, is she dead?" My mom turned. She said, "Leaf, she's dead. A hunter shot her. She jumped in front of Van Gogh because they tried to they tried to shoot him, and she's out of it now. She's dead. I listened for her heartbeat. There's nothing left." I wondered, did Sun know about this? I wanted to go see Sun, and I figured that I would find out a place near the tree to go visit. And I would ask Sun if I could tell my mom about this. So, later that day when we went to bury her, we went to the tree, and sure enough, there was Sun. I went over to her, and I asked her, "Sun, can I tell my parents about you?" She said, "I don't think you should." "Don't think you should, Leaf. Not until you're older and you can make your own choices." So I told her, "Should I visit you when I'm a yearling?" And she nodded and disappeared. I was now a yearling. Almost a year passed. I remembered my promise to Sun. I went off in search of her. I knew where the enchanted tree had been. So off I left. And off I went as fast as I could. Running faster, stronger than I ever had. There was nothing stopping me. And sure enough, there was Sun. And I shyly went up to her because I hadn't seen her in almost a year. Leaf, you've grown. I've missed you. I was happy to see her again, and I went up and hugged her. Sun, I've missed you a lot. It's been a long time, and I want you to meet my family. Sun nodded. Well, they've met me before, as you know. Lead the way. She agreed to it. I was so happy. I let her follow me, and we walked together back to my home. I came back with Sun behind me, and my father's eyes widened. He immediately galloped over and kicked her. He did not want her near me. Dad, don't hurt her. She's my friend. She's a grown horse. She's older than you. But then he got a closer look at her. Son? Hello, Cloud, my dearest. And this caught most of the horses in the herd's attention. And we all met the sun. But first, my father asked, "How long have you known her?" I told him, "Ever since I was a small foal." My little brother came over to me. He had recently been born. His name is Branch. Sissy, who's that horse? That is your ancestor. Hello, Branch. How do you know my name? I've been watching over you. She's been watching over both of us for a long time now, I told him. Oh, cool. And he nuzzled her. You look a lot like your older sister. And then came my mom. Son, I haven't seen you since I was just a filly. Huh, I missed you. I see that you've had children. I've met them both. And they are kind. And that was the first time that most of my herd really met her. She told me this is the first time I've ever really gone into a herd and just said hi. It was amazing. Everyone was gathering. And they were excited and curious. They didn't know who she was. But that was once. And after everyone in my herd met her, I met someone else. I was walking one day, and I saw another horse standing there. I went over to him. Hey, I was nervous. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? I was grazing, and I saw you over here. And I looked away. What herd are you from? I don't have a herd. My mother died and the rest of my herd. Had my brother, but he was attacked by other horses and killed. And so, yeah, I live out here. I was sad for him. So I was just sad for him. I asked his name, and he said,